The Jews gather to the Old Jerusalem. All the other tribes gather to the New Jerusalem, but the Jews gather to the land of Palestine. 3 Nephi 20, verse 29. I will remember my covenant which I have made unto my people, Jesus speaking, and I have covenanted with them that I would gather them together in mine own due time. And that phrase, mine own due time, is really important because it's kind of a word link to a whole lot of things. If you follow that expression all the way through, my own due time or the Lord's own due time and so forth, it's a very specific time period right before the coming of the Lord. That I would give unto them again the land of their fathers for their inheritance, which is the land of Jerusalem, which is the promised land unto them forever, saith the Father. Of course, these fulfilling of the covenants is part of the restoration of all things, or rather the restoration of all things that the Lord's and prophets have predicted since aeons, is part of this fulfilling of the Lord's covenant on the earth. And here's Nephi, he just kind of sums up 2 Nephi 11:5. He's seen all these events in vision. He says, my soul delighteth in the covenants of the Lord, which he hath made to our fathers. Yea, my soul delighteth in his grace, and in his justice and power and mercy, in the great and eternal plan of deliverance from death, spiritual and physical. Because death will be everywhere in those days, the end time. All of it is by God's grace and by his great plan that he's foreseen from the beginning. So in summary, summing up, God fulfills his covenants with the house of Israel in the end time when the Gentiles reject the fullness of the gospel, and the gospel turns back to the house of Israel. And of course, there's also worldwide destruction going on at that time. The time frame is the end of the world as we know it, when God fulfills his covenants with his people Israel.